Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. This is just really the part two of the new listening room slash space that I promised you in that video about a week or so ago. Um, so yeah, we saw part one then, and here's part two. Here's the second listening space. It's actually just kind of an extra bedroom that I didn't have a specific need for, so I figured I'd turn it into just kind of another music area, which also kind of allowed me to, it's looking at the first room tour I did, it's not quite as saturated as my other place was, which I loved. But this time I decided to keep a little bit more of a living space in my living area this time. And so having this second music area kind of gave me the ability to do that by moving some stuff in here. So let's just start off. I'll just kind of give you a kind of a 360, really quick 360 pan, and then maybe I'll go back through and just kind of talk about each little area really quick, very briefly. So it gives you an idea about wall one. It gives you a little bit of an idea about the second wall. Third. Oh wow, look how the light makes Linda Carlisle's face look right there. Okay, anyway. Alright. Alright, so that gives kind of the quick 360. So just kind of going through right here, I'm still using this little rolling cart. New stuff coming in, stuff needs to go into my database, stuff I haven't listened to yet, blah blah blah. This shelf right here, just kind of in general, what I did with all of this here is this is all my R&B and hip hop. I kind of separated all that out and brought it in here as such, in terms of just the records and CDs there. So over here, you see some books and everything up top there. My black box where I still keep some of my more prized possession vinyl, a little extra protection. I haven't been doing this as much lately, but of course I still have my collection of, I shouldn't say collection necessarily, but just all the burnt CDs that, if those maybe that didn't see those past videos or whatever when I was talking about this. A lot of public libraries offer a lot of music, have tons and tons of CDs. So I started just going to the library, and the ones around here allow you to check out 20 CDs at a time. And I just gathered tons of music and put it all in my iTunes, the stuff I wanted in my iTunes. But then I also decided to just kind of burn copies just so I kind of have them on hand, really just kind of until I get an actual CD. And then when I do, I pull it out and toss the burnt copy I have. So just a lot of different stuff here, as you kind of know. See George Harrison, some love stuff. I'm gonna go into punk, Madonna, Bad Brains, just all kinds of stuff here. But again, just a great way to get a lot of music in your iTunes, for basically free. But anyway, so that's part of the collection there, and then kind of goes down there. Down here in these two racks is where we have all of my R&B and hip hop CDs, with the exception of these first two rows, as you can see there. The first row here is all my Japanese CDs and any MoFi CDs that I have, all right here. And then, as you can also see, right behind that, I have the Digipack section. So this is where I keep all the Digipacks that are in my collection, and I just kind of found when you separate them out from the jewel cases, they don't seem to get roughed up as much when you're, moving stuff around or flipping through and looking for stuff. Just, kind of keeps them a little more protected, if you will. So, and then from that point, you can see there funk, 60s and 70s R&B, 80s R&B, 90s R&B, on down, and then hip hop kicks in down there. And then down here again, just some more, multiple CD digipacks and things of that nature. All right, then we got 45s there at the bottom. As I said before, over here we have blues, R&B, and then it goes down into hip hop as far as vinyl goes, with the exception of this little section right here, which, as you can see, this is where I keep all of my autographed vinyl that is not hanging on my wall or being displayed somewhere. So you got the Sword, Taylor Dane, even good old Tiffany there. So just all kinds of stuff, Graveyard. So that's all autograph stuff. Cassette rack number 2 with more all autograph stuff on the top there. Sorry, probably not showing up that well, but there we go. And then we have my second, I don't know if I'll call it my second system, because I like listening to this just as much as my Cambridge audio system, actually. I pulled off one of the grills here too, so you can see the ELACs. Part of in kind of consolidating my system, I sold my Martin Logans that I've had for a number of years, and I made out really well on those, and I used some of that money to purchase some of the Cambridge audio stuff, and also used some of it to purchase these ELAC B6 speakers as well. And I've been really, really happy with these speakers. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube that talked about them, mainly because people are talking about, how great they sound and their performance, especially based on their price point, which I think right now, I saw some places just the other day online that had these for $229 shipped to your front door. I mean, just an incredible price, and it really is a great speaker. I've been very, very happy with them. On my other system, I've been using the BMW 685s, and so I'm still just kind of listening to them now and really getting a good, I guess, ear comparison, if you will. But so far, I've been pretty impressed. I think they really kind of hold their own to the 685s. Now, granted, I have not brought the 685s in here and put them on the Marantz and put these ELACs on the Cambridge audio stuff. So I need to do that to really get more of a direct comparison, because with the Marantz, always tend to find that they play very extremely warm and very powerful. So the low end with the Marantz is a little bit different than what comes through with the Cambridge audio, which is a little more kind of in the middle, clean audio, if you will. So maybe I'll come back and do a video once I actually swap the speakers out and really listen to them on the other receivers and get an idea. But I mean, for $220, I'm not sure you're going to find a better speaker than these ELACs. If you look at the reviews and everything too, you'll see there's been a lot of rave about them as well. So it's nice to finally get some stuff that us average everyday people can afford. But so anyway, yeah, so far I've been extremely happy with them. Rest of the system here, well, this rack too, audio rack, I got this off of Craigslist for $20 actually. So it was a nice little pickup, and what I did was I took the top shelf off because it was sitting a little bit too high, I thought. I took the top shelf off and just inserted this little piece of, this board that went to one of my old CD racks that I wasn't using. And so it makes a nice little, stand there to hold the light and all of that, and it puts the first vinyl rack too at more of a level that didn't make it look like you were looking straight up in the air when you were sitting in front of it. But anyway, so another nice little piece off of Craigslist. So we got the Music Hall 2.2, what we're playing here with the acrylic platter, and then going down to my baby there, which is the Marantz 2275. Still probably my favorite receiver of all time, so no matter what changes I make, I could probably never see myself getting rid of that. And then we're down here to the NAD, the DAC1. That's what I use for streaming my iTunes, which I have set up right over here. And then below that, you have the Onkyo 7030 CD player, which was kind of my main player up until I got the Cambridge Audio stuff. And again, I think so. I've been extremely happy with it. Really good player, especially again for the kind of the price point. And my Yamaha cassette deck, and then of course my Monster HTS 3600 power supply. So that's kind of the system in there, or in here I should say. Well, I guess I'll give you a little view around the back here of the ELACs. So yeah, really good speaker. Definitely would highly recommend it. Again, especially for the price point. All right. So rest of this wall, as you can see, just kind of, you know, some posters and stuff. I don't have all my posters up like I did in my other place, but again, I kind of, you know, not saturating quite as much. So that's that, including one of my favorite posters of all time, which of course is the Trooper. Over here we have the first cassette wall, and more autographed stuff, with the exception of the Purple Rain poster over there. It's not autographed, but everything else is. Well, I take it back that the Kitty poster's not autographed either, but there's some other autographed Kitty stuff there. Thanks to Captain Howdy. Over here, sorry, this is kind of you know, just stuff. So on the left side there, you see this kind of the cleaning table where I clean the new vinyl that comes in, all the supplies underneath, and then you know, MoFi sleeves, new CD cases, CD sleeves, and everything down there. And then on the right, those are just CDs that I need to listen to. Whether it's on the far right there, some burnt CDs that I haven't listened to yet, and then the others are just CDs that I've got in the collection and just kind of need to listen to. And then there's my screen, of course, which, you know, my laptop is right behind the cleaning supplies there. And I use that laptop just for iTunes, nothing else. And so yeah, I have the screen right there, which is easily visible from the chair. So I just kind of sit right here, little mouse right there, and just spin and listen. Alright, some more posters there, Little Muddy Waters, The Loneliest Monk, and the Go-Go's, because that's how I roll. And then over here, more autographed Graveyard. It's just a Motley Crue piece, again, kind of band history. Little Hendrix over there, and then some more autographed LPs here. One of my prize autographed LPs, which is my original pressing of Melvin's Houdini, which was signed. Very nice. And a Boris, Washed Out, Static X, and so forth. But then again, having even a little bit more space than I actually need, mainly because this place has a huge indoor storage unit that I've been able just to put anything that I'm not actually using or don't need. I have so much space to tuck it away that it's absolutely wonderful. So it's also freed up a lot of closet space. So I decided to kind of utilize one of these closets in here as a place to put the desk. You know, kind of not take up room in the room. So I keep my box set CDs up here, or TV show series CDs, DVDs. Then I put this, big Kiss poster in there just to kind of give it a little bit of color and life, and then just set my little desk there. Haven't finished setting all that up, but this is really where I just kind of sit when I'm putting stuff in my database and going through it and all that good stuff, because that's the main little laptop I use for that. So, kind of in a nutshell, guys, that is the second listening area. So again, I hope you enjoyed that video. I really like this space in here. This chair actually belongs in my bedroom, but I'm just kind of using it in here until I actually get, you know, the furniture that I want to have in here. In terms of what I actually want to do is I want to purchase a new couch for my living room, and then I want to take my couch I have in there now, which I've had for quite some time, and I love it. It's so freaking comfortable. I want to bring that couch in here, and that way I could have not only a nice comfortable place to sit and listen, but then also if I ever need to use this as a spare bedroom, the pillows come off that couch and actually make for a pretty nice place to sleep as well. So kind of get double use out of the music space. But anyway, probably more details than you wanted. That's listening area number 2. And again, there's one more area maybe I'll show you next time I do a video. Kind of the system I have set in my main bedroom, and that'll kind of give you an idea about everything that I have all the way around. Alright, so thanks for watching, VC, and we will talk to you soon.